Come on, who doesn't love their mother?
Why would I get into a bed with you?
Because you're very tired?
Louie premieres Thursday, June 23rd at 10:30, only on FX.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Comedy Sideshow. I'm Theo Von, back from hiatus where I was breastfeeding babies. It's a new program NASA is putting on. This week we've got the winner of the Improv's 5-spot contest, the hilarious Mr. Sean G. And after that, we've got a guy who doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. It's a very funny Mr. Bill Dwyer. Ladies and gentlemen, tie your babies to a train track. This is the Comedy Sideshow.
Hi, this is Pablo Francisco, and you're watching the Comedy Sideshow.
Welcome back to the Comedy Sideshow. I'm Theo Von, and I now have an associate here, a friend, an amigo, a fellow comedian. Sean G is here. How are you, Sean?
I'm good. I'm doing good, Theo. How are you? I'm good.
I'm doing pretty good, man. Had a kind of a crazy weekend, got a little wasted.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, got a little outlandish, actually.
What'd you do?
Just tried to chase a lot of chicks, didn't catch any of them, and then ended up getting a little flipped out of my mind, and ended up Googling water wolves. Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I can't say I've done that.
They are not real.
I've actually never been high, man. That's freaking lame of me.
Really?
Dude. No, never done any drugs. Grandma won't let me. Grandma's, you know.
She'll
take away my allowance if I do that shit. Yeah.
Well, you come from like so you come from like a pretty serious family then, do you? Pretty straight-laced?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, you know, they don't realize like they're funny. You know what I mean? Like my grandma's, she's like, she's the one who raised me mostly, and you know, like she's. Like she's like a side chick, you know what that is? Like black people call it
side chick.
Like yeah, she was my grandpa's side chick. Like she always thought my grandpa would marry her, but he just never got around to it. Yeah. Like because his wife never died in time, and she never, you know, that whole thing. So like yeah, she just went her whole life just being a side chick. Yeah, he was like our part-time grandpa. He would come around like after Christmas and shit, like just ask us how it was and give us, you know, that type of shit. Yeah, man. So, yeah.
I wonder if my dad had any side chicks or my grandfather. I don't know.
Of course.
I don't know. My grandfather was very lonely. His face was all yellow because he used to smoke Marlboro Reds all the time.
That's terrible.
But he wouldn't exhale the smoke. He would just swallow it.
Was it like jaundice or something? What makes you?
I think it was just from like the smoke getting trapped into his core.
That's gross. Is he around? Is he grandpa?
No, he's dead. He died.
Oh shit.
I don't know what happened to him. But they cut off one of his toes. Something happened to him, and then he died. But anyway, way to start our show off today. Way to start this interview off today, Sean. Now, what I do want to say is that you're new to Hollywood, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So how does it feel? I mean, how does it feel?
It was kind of scary at first. You know, I'm from Miami, so I'm like all my family's like out there on the East Coast.
And you're racial. You are.
I'm black.
You're black.
Right.
No, I don't know. I don't. You know.
Yeah,
Times have changed.
Yeah.
Well, no, I know there's a bunch, and I don't jump to conclusions. You know?
I'm the regular one.
Yeah, he's a regular black guy.
I'm a regular black guy.
But you seem to have, you look like you have a Caribbean kind of.
Yeah, I guess there's some mixture. Like my dad was Puerto Rican.
Okay.
So they say.
Okay, right.
But so I'm told.
Right.
The yearbook picture, you look pretty Puerto Rican. So that's all.
Hey man, at least he went to school, you know.
Yeah. He didn't finish, but he was there. He came sometimes, you know. But it was scary, man. I came out here. I was homeless for like 1 day, but I wasn't a fucking bum though. Like you're only a bum if you fall asleep. I stayed awake, so that just made me homeless. Like so. But that was just 1 day. But other than that, everything's been cool, man. I'm getting used to the scene, man. All the comics are real cool.
Yeah?
Real supportive. And so everybody's trying to do kind of the same thing.
Right.
Everybody's into acting or doing something. So you get like a lot of different support groups. Not so many people like, dude, are you going to get a fucking regular job or do something today? You know, everybody kind of understands each other. We just kind of sit around doing nothing.
Right.
And we know what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Like you can be doing nothing, but as long as you're doing it with some other people.
Right, yeah.
Like, we got
it's cool.
this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's cool when you do nothing with everybody else. You know what I mean?
So now, you had a kind of an interesting trek to get out here. I mean, a lot of comics have different reasons that they come out. You know, I mean, everybody kind of ends up usually in LA or New York to do comedy or entertainment. But you got involved. You won a contest, basically.
Right.
And I was an old contest winner. You know, at a different time of my life, so I know how that is. Tell me a little bit about that. I mean,
the 5 spot?
Yeah, the 5 spot. I mean, I know it was a contest, but you had like all your fans and friends and everything vote for you.
Exactly.
You got the most votes. You got the most fan support.
Yeah, it was really cool. And thank you to everybody.
And then you came out here, and I heard you killed it at your set.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Did you feel like you killed it?
I felt like I don't like to say that.
No, it's okay. But sometimes you deserve it. I feel like in this instance, you deserve to say that.
I did well. Yeah.
It was a long journey for that set.
A lot of dudes say that, like they killed it, and it was like, you know. Like I've seen dudes freaking kill it, and I mean, it was a good set. Like you know, I like to say that a lot.
I like that humble attitude. But no, I heard it was a very good set.
Oh, thanks,
and and you made it through. Like, you know, you won something, so it had to feel good.
Yeah, before that, like I had been out here once. I won the Jimmy Kimmel. Like they had this. They were searching for the funniest college comedian. And so that was cool. That was the first time
you
I was
won that
out
too.
Here. I won that. Yeah,
wow.
I'm 2 for 2.
Dang, I need some of that, dog. I don't know what you got. I need some of that black magic.
Yeah. But when I got the 5 spot, man, that's what made me say, you know what? Fuck substitute teaching. I'm gonna just try this. Like, you know, hopefully. And I got a lot of support. Like a lot of people.
It sounded like
really
that's what I heard.
So that's really cool, man. Like, you know, my Facebook friends, my Twitter friends, and stuff like that.
Everybody's kind of blowing it up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because we worked together probably, what, a year ago in Miami?
Yeah.
And I mean, you were killing it then.
Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah,
so, dude, I think that's awesome. But now, do you feel like it was kind of like a little bit of like a calling then? Sort of like a little bit of kind of fate intervening, saying, okay, maybe you do need to get out here?
Yeah, I think so. Sometimes you need that little extra push. You need something to come from the universe to just let you know, like, hey, dude, you know, because if I kept doing the same thing I was doing, you know, I would have probably ended up getting some girl pregnant or doing something stupid, you know what I mean? And my life is fucking ruined, you know what I mean? Like, you can't.
Or being some sugar daddy's side boy.
Right, exactly.
That's not.
And that's probably gonna happen out here. I met the right casting director, and I'm fucking him.
That's true, man. Oh man, I'll jerk a dude off for a
for a movie.
Story arc.
Are you kidding me, man? You gotta make it somehow, dude.
Yep, you gotta. If you close your eyes, man. You know, I mean, I'll wear earplugs, dude. If I gotta suck dick, I wear earplugs because sucking dick is gay.
Yeah, it's kind of like, and you make that noise. You have to make the noise.
Oh, but hearing yourself suck dick.
Right.
That's where no way.
But he's not gonna hit me on the face with it.
No.
And if he comes, like, on my chest area, only on the chest.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a shirt.
Yeah, that makes you mad. Then you can keep some of your pride.
Yeah,
I can explain that to my kids. Like, hey, he didn't come in my face.
Nothing up top.
Yeah, just chest.
Stay strong, boy.
Exactly.
That's what I do.
We have all of this. Yep.
It's my favorite hymn, dude. I just sing my favorite hymn.
You gotta make it somehow, man.
Oh, you gotta make it, dude. That's America, isn't it? That is America. Alrighty. Well, okay. We got derailed somehow and ended up in a gay cul-de-sac. Darn.
No homo. If you say no homo, it's all good.
Way chill, dude.
No homo, it's all good.
Dude, we got so many bitches under this table right now.
Yeah.
Man, it's wild under there, man.
Kick a bitch. Yeah.
Chill, hoes. It is wild, man.
Man.
So what would you give? So you came from South Florida, and South Florida, I think, has probably one of the best comedy environments outside of LA or New York. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. There's because you got 3 improvs down there. You got the Hollywood Improv in Fort Lauderdale. You have the Miami Improv. You got Palm Beach. And you know they take care of the artists.
You got Off the Hook Comedy Club in
that's
Marco Island.
Marco
Not
Island.
Too far.
And you got a lot of clubs. Orlando's got a really great scene, man. Some really good guys. I think even Tosh started, I think, in Orlando, like around that area.
He started on the beaches down there, I think, interviewing people on the beach.
Dude, it was a show called Tens. It was on Whammy back when I was a kid. First show I ever masturbated to. I swear to God. Swear to God.
Where are we going?
No. This is what happened. I didn't know Tosh was a comedian, right? Like he was just the host. He was just going around interviewing bitches. And I'm like 10 years old, and I'm watching it, and like my penis just gets hard. Like I'm laying on the bed. I did not know how to jack off when I was 10. I just like grinded the bed. Like that's how I would jack off for like the next 2 months. It's like I would just grind the bed.
Just doing that.
And then I figured out like nobody teaches you how to do that.
Let me hear your body talk. Doing that. I used to do that on the school bus.
Did somebody teach you? Like how did you learn the hand thing? How did you?
I don't know how I learned the hand thing, man. I remember watching my buddy's dog actually had he had like a real wide paw, and one of his legs he had a limp leg, and it got kind of stuck under him one time, and you know dogs will like drag their body along the carpet kind of, and he like had this, and I was like, whoa, that guy's got a crazy idea.
And that's what you kind of like followed that?
So that's how I kind of, because I keep my shit pretty hood.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Well, I had no, that's how I did it like a dog kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
Like just nature's, just grinded on something. On a pillow for a while.
Well, dude, speaking of animals, man, I've always had this weird theory that the only way you can find out exactly what animal you look like as a human, like, because we're always like, I feel like I look like a little bit of like a mouse, sometimes like a cat.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm like, the only way I could really find out is if I laid naked in the woods, the first animal that came and fucked me would obviously see me as some type of its species, you know?
Holy shit.
So I'm like, that is a way that we could really.
Genius.
It is. It's kind of like it's a little bit of genius.
And you've tried it, obviously.
No.
Oh, okay. We gotta put it to the test, dude. That's some Discovery Channel.
Well, that
shit.
would be. It is some Discovery Channel shit. And that would be. I think a lot of people would be misunderstood by that, which will lead me into my next conversational piece. You do a joke about misunderstanding rape.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the first things that happened.
It's a big hitter, man. It's a big hitter. You want to tell me a little bit about how that joke came to be, like, just part of your repertoire?
Yeah, well, when I came out here, I was staying with a buddy. I didn't really, you know, I didn't have my own place.
Buddy.
Oh, shit. But no, you know, I'd had a key to get into his apartment, but I don't have, like, a key card to get in and out the building, right?
Okay.
So I gotta wait for people to come in and out the building, you know, before I go in. And I see the gate starting to close. Like I'm coming from the parking garage. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm coming home from a show, and I can't depend on too many people coming in and out the, you know,
right,
apartment.
You don't know, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to be fucking homeless, you know what I mean?
No.
So I see the gate starting to close, so I'm running really hard, like my feet kicking ass, chest out, running, like trying to get through the gate. And going through the gate at that very moment is like a 60-year-old white lady, right? Like no taller than like 5 feet, right?
That's dangerous.
And she hears my panting and my footsteps, and like I'm not very athletic, so when I run, like it hurts, like I'm like.
It looks like you're trying.
Like it's this rape face, like I get on, like it's really rapey, like what's on my face. And so I'm running really hard, trying to get in the gate, and the old lady like turns and like she can hear me, and I see the wheels start to spin in her head. She's like, okay, I can either run and look racist, right? Or I could stand here and just take my rape like a good liberal, right? You know what I'm saying? But she didn't.
Dude. These women have got to learn to stand up for themselves.
But she didn't do it. She ran up to the button, started smashing on it, right? And I'm like, no. And what I'm trying to say is, no, bitch, I'm not trying to rape you. But what she hears is, no, bitch, I'm trying to rape you. So she's like pushing up, and she's like, ah, and screaming. And like I get to the gate and I do this Indiana Jones dive flip. Basically, I just let her say nigga. That's the only way.
She just had to get something out of her system.
I had to, you know, just call me. I'm not gonna rape you. Just say nigger, and we can move on with our lives. You can.
Well, hey, so we heard a little bit of the inside story of the joke. Now, do you mind? Let's see it on stage.
Well, actually, it's exactly what I just said.
But that's okay though. I like that. I like seeing it live. I kind of figured that because we do that.
Oh, okay,
you know, we incorporate the bits in.
Yeah.
So let's see it. We're gonna go to it live right now. This is Sean G with misunderstanding rape. Something that happens a lot. We can learn from this.
Man, this is what happened. I'm staying with my friend over in Studio City, right? And I have a key to get in and out of his apartment, but I don't have a key card to get in and out the building, right? So I have to wait for people to come in and out the building to get into it, right? So I'm coming home from a show, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm coming from the guest parking lot, and I see the gates start to close, right? So I have to run. I can't depend on too many people coming in and out the building at 11 o'clock at night. So I'm running, feet kicking ass, chest out, like spit coming out, just running real hard. Going through the gate at that very moment was a 60-year-old white woman. No taller than 4 feet, than 5 feet, who turns around and hears the panting and footsteps of a black man almost 8 inches taller than her, right? Here's the thing about the way I run, like I'm not very athletic, so when I run the shit hurts. Like I got this like rape face on, like it's really rapey. And I'm like, and so she sees that, and the wheels in her head start spinning. She's like, okay, I can either run and look racist, or I can stand here and take my rape like a good liberal, right? She said, fuck that, man. And she ran over to the button, started smashing. I'm like, ah, looking at me. And I'm like, no. And I'm trying to say, no, bitch, I'm not trying to rape you. But when she hears is, no, bitch, I'm trying to rape you. So she smashed on the button even harder. She's like, ah! And I'm like, no. And I do this Indiana Jones dive flip, and I get under the gate right as it's closing. Mind you, this woman's 60 years old. If I did all of that for the pussy, she should have been honest. She's been all right. They don't do all that. Don't do flips and shit. Goddamn. She should have been honest.
was exactly like you just told me.
Right.
I think. But it was good. It was good. I actually really liked it. Do you like watching yourself? Do you like watching yourself do clips?
It's so weird because it's like when you know when you get on stage, it's like you're so different. You know what I mean? Like you just. I don't want to say it's almost like godlike.
Yeah,
like how
you get in
are.
that little wheezy kind of.
Like you're in this other zone. Yeah. It's like I don't even feel like certain functions. Like I might have to pee right before I go on stage.
Gone.
It's all gone, dude. When
it's
you
amazing,
get on stage,
isn't it?
It's like you're above your normal human self.
And sometimes you get off stage, you don't have to pee anymore. It's like God like drank your pee while you're up there.
That's exactly what happens. That's what happens every time and shitting though. That's one time I had to leave. Stage.
Really?
Yeah, like mid-set.
Wow, where did this happen?
It was
in Florida somewhere?
Yeah, at the Improv in Miami.
What's humid down there?
Yeah. So it was just in there, and I was like, I gotta go. Fuck that. Like,
really?
I gotta go.
Just left out, huh?
Just dipped.
Dang.
But that, people were like, what the, it was like in the middle of a setup. That's the best way to leave a joke. It wasn't gonna reward him anyway. That's why I'm like, but they wanted to know. It's like, damn, that dude's so good. He just
straight up
me. He just fucking go shit.
He's shitting
in the middle of a set. Like, fuck that. Because that's the beautiful thing. It's not a normal job, dude. Like, you can do whatever. You know what I mean? You can
at work, if you have to shit, you're just like, I'm gonna go outside and do some business or something.
Right, but you don't clock out. Did you ever clock out when you had? No, did you get paid to shit? Like,
dude, I'd show up at work, if I wasn't even working, clock in, shit, clock out.
That's beautiful, man. Yeah. That's a day, dude.
Dude.
Fuck yeah, man.
Where
did you work?
The little shift work. I used to, I was a professional busboy for a while. I used to sell Mexican food to people.
Holy shit, dude. I washed dishes at Florida State. Yeah,
did you really?
Man. Yeah, man, that was my shit.
I used to work in the dishwashing, man.
Yeah, man, it fucking sucks.
What'd you hate about it the most?
Well, it wasn't, the people were cool. Like almost everybody else was homeless. Like they lived in a shelter.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
But they were cool. I think one time the dude asked me to clean up shit.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. Like somebody threw up and shit on the floor. Like, college kids.
Yeah.
And
the double entendre, that's what they call it in France.
It was like $7 an hour, dude. I cleaned it, but I was so mad. Like I was saying all this
saying things
like,
in your head.
Yeah, it's funny because black dudes be so militant at work. Like, man, fuck that, God damn it, motherfucker, tell me to clean some shit. Fuck that. And then it's like,
whoa.
Hey, so I clean it. And I'm like,
it's getting
but
black
I talk
here.
So much shit. That's what you love that. Like we straighten up.
Oh yeah, you guys definitely do. When you guys are ready to be black, you guys get black, man.
Yeah.
But see, I wish I had more of that in me. I wish I had some of that. It's like you guys have that fire-breathing dragon inside of you that white people don't have, dude. There's nothing in here. There's no dragon. There's like a lost lamb, just running around in my ribs.
Lamb.
You do. See? They are wild, man. Black people are. I actually sat next to a black guy eating, the proverbial chicken wings once.
Right.
But he was eating like all of it. Like, yeah, I was like, what? You can't eat that part.
He was sucking the marrow out the
dude, he was definitely. He was
That's
really.
How you do it, man. We don't have chickens in Africa, dude.
No, it wasn't.
You get a chicken. You can tear it up, man.
You get into that, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And I think white girls see that and they're like, that's where I'm going.
Right.
Next,
Right, because of the way we handle it. We work our way around.
And that's what I strongly believe that, actually. But we can talk about those beliefs another time.
Absolutely.
I just want to say, so now new to town, a new comic in LA, not a new comic, but a new comic to LA, to the scene. Do you have that? I mean, I feel like you have that energy coming off you where you're like, I can do this, let's make some things happen. Are you feeling that good energy?
Absolutely, dude. Like, I got a CD in the works, man, I'm really proud of. I got some friends on it doing some skits with me.
Yeah?
It's gonna be mostly stand-up.
Right.
It's my first album. It's gonna be called Aggressively Lame.
Aggressively Lame.
Because that's like my style, you know what I mean? Like, I'm lame, but I'm not like that self-deprecating as to like it's like low energy. I'm like proud of my lameness.
You're so cool and lame.
I make lame cool. I'm bringing lame back, so to speak. So there's that, you know what I mean? Like, and you're so motivated to get stuff done out here. Everybody's doing stuff. Everybody's got TV credits. Nobody's impressed with anybody. So it's like a whole nother work ethic out here, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
You like it, huh?
Absolutely, man. I love being pushed. You come to clubs, see guys like you, see guys like freaking Bobby Lee and Dob David. Just
you see guys that are
huge dudes doing like little rooms or just working out. You're like, holy shit.
Out.
You know what I mean? Like, if those guys, like seasoned veteran guys are out here working it out, like what the hell, you see
and
a guy.
That's what I need to be doing.
Exactly. Every night, at least, 3 or 4 mics a night, getting up, getting better. And really trying to sell my brand, trying to get out there. So
Aggressive is good. Aggressively Lame, you can check it out at SeanGrant.com. Is that right?
SeanGrant.net.
SeanGrant.net.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got .com. It's so old school. SeanGrant.net. And also you have a tour.
Oh, yeah,
you guys
man.
gonna be doing a tour with a couple of your other
Yeah, it's
comedians?
gonna be me, my
Kevin
buddy,
Barnett, isn't it?
Kevin Barnett from New York, Dan Dakotas from Boca Raton, and myself, you know. So we're shopping into colleges. A few colleges are biting. So yeah, man, we're trying to get the tour going, and we should be out in, you know, school in and around where you are, you know, maybe by fall, you know what I mean? We're getting all that done now, so. Yeah,
done now, dude.
Yeah,
well, we should probably go tend to these hoes, huh?
Yeah. We'll handle it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this
man.
bitch looks ready. Alrighty, well, we'll see you later. Oh, just me. All right. That's Comedy Sideshow with Sean Grant. Thank you very much for coming out today. We appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you around Los Angeles at all the comedy clubs. Check them out at SeanGrant.net. I'm Theo Von. Let's go downstairs, see what's happening. I'm gonna go get a drink. We'll be right back with somebody special.
This is Craig Shoemaker, and you're watching the Comedy Sideshow.
Bill Dwyer, ladies and gentlemen, is here tonight. Thanks for coming, man.
And thrilled.
And
Are
thrilled.
you kidding?
Thrilled to Bill. Dude, you know I saw you in traffic the other day. Do you remember that? You and your son were in traffic.
How about that, huh?
How is that
I
going?
know, I've got a grown son.
That was
and
so
then we
weird.
see you.
I thought it was like, Bill, where did Bill A get homosexuality? And then why is he dating a dude who looks just like him?
Why wouldn't you date a dude that looks just
That's
like
true.
you? That would be fantastic.
Oh, if I'm fucking anybody,
you
it's
could
myself.
do the Harpo Marx thing in the mirror right before you blow each other.
So tell me about that. Is that really your son?
Yeah. No, it is. It's my homosexual lover. No,
I was like, whoa, I don't know. Because I pulled up next to Barry Sobel in a car before, and he's like, these are all my sons. And I'm like,
That's a different thing. He probably spells it differently. And it's S-U-H-N-S, sons. It's like fat, you know, P-H-A-T. Just a thing, you know, that rappers and Barry Sobel does.
That's true. He does, man. Barry Sobel wears motorbiking gloves to work out in. Did you know that? The full arm.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Pretty crazy.
Why would you do that?
I don't know why you do a lot of things.
But why would you wear the full-on, I mean, how annoying is that?
And he can't even really straighten his arms the whole time.
Does he even really work out?
No, he doesn't.
Is Barry Sobel in good shape? He's in okay shape.
He's in okay shape, and he looks healthy.
Right, yeah.
He looks healthy, but he looks like he's just a cough or two away from, you know.
Dying. So that's not good.
A tough day at the graveyard.
By the way, I got a sweet ab.
Do you really?
Yeah, one. I isolate, dude. That's what you do at the gym. Isolate. I got this thing right here. It's like a country. Thing like pulsates. It's like just
That's cancer.
Nuts. Whatever. I tell people it's an ab.
It looks good in a bathing suit.
I'm about 16% there, man, as far as six-pack goes. Math fans, anybody? One ab, that'd be 1/6.
Alrighty. Before I get lost,
who cares if we get lost?
I don't.
Yeah.
Actually, I do, because I got to work on actually just staying semi-focused on what's going on. I do
What,
want
are you kidding? You're charming? You're good-looking? You're possibly the best-looking comic in stand-up comedy.
Wow.
Who's better looking than Theo Von? Seriously.
I would go with...
Who? It's hard to... Seriously.
Yeah, it's tough.
And is that gonna... I know.
All the black guys,
is that gonna
though.
affect your comedy?
All the black guys.
Are they? I don't know. Not all of them.
You tell them that.
Huh?
You tell them they're not good looking.
I'll come here on Monday.
Alrighty. Before we both lose our job.
Monday night
we
is...
don't even have. Dude, I got you these. I heard these are your favorite. Is that
yeah.
true?
No. Mozzarella sticks, I don't mind them, but I don't want to eat. I don't want to turn this into the... Remember when you and I did the podcast together? Mm-hmm. Because
with the porn stars.
Yeah, we did a podcast for another comic, for Adam Hunter.
Adam Hunter.
At some porn studio, really.
Horrible.
Out in Calabasas or something. And I swear to God, when I tried to go on that website to watch the interview, which was I think 3 hours long.
Yeah, it was pretty long.
My God. That thing put so many viruses on my computer. Yeah. It put viruses on me. Yeah. Like all of a sudden I'd read things on my skin that I've never had before. Dude, from that website.
My computer has AIDS and polio now.
Right.
I had to download, I had to download,
It's got AIDS and polio, so it's not like AIDS good looking, you know, like that, you know.
It's like that
it's
Jenga
polio,
AIDS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always off balance. And I remember we were doing that podcast, and there were 4 or 5 of us.
All on the same couch, and they're shot from about 40 feet away.
And I like Adam, and he's a good guy. Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice 5 shot. Nothing like a good 5 shot when you're doing TV.
And there's a gang, you don't understand, there's a gangbang waiting to happen. Like, we're in a porn studio.
They're waiting for us to finish our comedy podcast.
Some girl's vagina, an arm comes out of it and it looks at its watch and goes back in. I'm like, there's a gangbang waiting to happen right
That's
here.
such a great visual.
And I'm like, this guy's like, we don't have all day. And I was like, what? Well, we're just trying to be funny. And they're like, we're trying to fuck.
But we do an hour of it, and I go, all right, well, great, that was fun. And he goes, no, we're doing another hour. I was like, Jesus, are you kidding? Letterman does an hour, and he's good. Are you kidding?
It was horrible, kids. Kids, let me tell you this. If you ever show up somewhere, a couple of guys sitting on a sofa with a gangbang on deck, go hang out for an hour till the gangbang shows up. Kid, have you ever, let's get straight to it. Have you ever, do you remember your first sexual experience ever? Let's just start somewhere.
Yeah, but why are we starting there?
Because it's fun.
I'm not like a big sex guy, though.
Okay, do you remember
Look at me.
You remember your first non-sexual experience?
My first non-sexual experience.
Yeah, I want to know what that is.
Like, do you remember birth, or what's the first thing you remember?
Yeah.
I remember my Uncle Mal having to stay over at our house when I was 5 because of a big snowstorm in Chicago. Now you think it's leading to... No. Uncle Mal was not a pedophile at all. Was not a pervert at all. He was merely an alcoholic. That's all he was. But a pretty good guy.
Was he?
He's dead now. Yeah. But he was. I think he had some problem with the booze.
They all die, man.
My first sexual experience was in college. I was
really?
I was 18. Yeah.
It's not bad. It's a good year.
18's not bad, but it seems like a long time. 16, 17 is about right.
Yeah.
15 is a little early. 14 is too early. Now, I went to school in Illinois, right? In Southern Illinois University, right? That's where I went to school.
The Salukis, huh?
Right. So we had a lot of guys from Central Illinois. And when you come from, what town are you from?
I'm from Covington, Louisiana.
All right, so that's a small town?
Pretty small town.
So yeah, so you were having sex at 12. Don't lie. Theo.
If I wasn't having sex, I was watching people have it.
Right, yeah, because those guys, because they got nothing to do, so they all just fuck like crazy. And then they get married when they're 17, and they get divorced when they're 19, and they get remarried when they're 20.
Yep.
It's nuts, man.
It's a wild existence.
I'm from Chicago. I didn't understand. I couldn't understand it.
Well, it's probably good that you waited. Then you didn't end up with the baby or the first wife that you didn't like.
Yeah, right. Well, you know, or yeah, that's true.
I mean, do you feel like you're one of those people who steer clear of a lot of landmines by luck or by intelligence?
I'm a big fan of luck.
Are you?
I think I'm a pretty smart guy, but luck, sure. Luck, I love luck.
Luck sounds so much more fun than being smart anyway.
You know when they say sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good?
It's true, huh?
I say all the time, it's always better to be lucky than to be good. You get struck by lightning and live, nobody goes, wow, that guy's good. Then at your funeral, everyone's walking around, oh, he's good, he's a good man. Yeah, maybe if you'd been a little luckier. Jesus. Fucking idiot got run over by a llama.
Nobody's ever like that dead guy was lucky.
Yeah, nobody ever goes, that lucky son of a bitch.
I know. Now, I remember this brings me, a show you and I did here actually at the Hollywood Improv. This was about a year ago. You went on a rant about how every time you Google something, it always comes up that there's so many other sexual opportunities for whatever you Google.
Whatever you Google.
Yeah.
And they've cleaned it up a bit, but yeah, back then everything was something teen pussy. Yeah. Everything, Jesus, everything.
He's like, tornadoes.
Yeah.
Oh, tornadoes fucking Russian
Your
shit.
sweet little child. Hey, Dad, where's the Dead Sea? I don't know, go Google it, you know, and then boom, oh my God, Dead Sea teen pussy. Really? Oh my God. It's like somebody spends their whole day taking every word in the English language and matching up teen pussy to it.
That is true, man. That's America.
Yeah, my sweet, dear, dead grandmother, teen pussy. Really?
It's a long day.
Sport fishing, teen pussy.
That's a long day at the lake right there.
That is.
That's a long day
well,
at the
that
lake.
makes for a fun day at the lake.
But actually, you know what? We might
Sport fishing and teen
We're going to
pussy.
go right now. If we have that clip, we're going to play it. If we don't, then we're just going to continue like we don't have it. So I'm going to be like, I think we have that clip.
Really?
We may or may not have it.
Oh, that's great.
But if we do, we'll find it. If we don't, then we're still talking to people. So that's okay too. Dude, I'll tell you about this. First time I lost my virginity. This is a true story.
Where are you getting these clips from? Well, hello. We got an audience here. Hello! Not you!
Yeah, that's a dude.
Hello!
That is a dude. Alrighty.
He's got a decent beard, though, that dude.
Yeah, he does.
You can't grow much of a beard, can you?
I'll tell you honestly, something happened when I was a kid. If I grow hair, there's a perfect hand mark on my neck right here. I'm not even joking.
Something happened when you were a kid.
Like somebody choked the hair out of me.
Some gypsy. Beardless. Beardless.
Oh, man.
Whatever, you killed her crow or something.
Dude, it happens,
gypsies.
Man. It happens.
Jesus.
We used to play that game, Pile on the Rabbit. You ever play that?
No, is that like Smear the Piggy?
Whoa, Smear the Piggy, that sounds horrible.
Well, that was just, whatever, Smear the Queer. That was just that.
No, we didn't have that. We had
Pile on the Rabbit?
Yeah, Pile on the Rabbit.
So what, all right. I'm ready, explain, yeah.
No, you don't even know. I'm telling you this other game. We used to have this game where we'd all get under this blanket. Yeah.
Really?
We'd have this game where we'd all get under this blanket and everybody would be naked. And then you had to, everybody's on a blanket in one corner of the room. The light switch was in the other corner. And somebody would go cut the lights out, then come get back under the blanket. And then somebody yelled, go. And you had to try to punch everybody else in the nuts and turn the lights on.
That is the gayest game ever.
It was gay, man.
Why do you even turn the lights on?
I don't know,
Why do you just not blow each other? I mean, that's what
Bill,
the next
that's
step
disgusting,
was.
Bill. That's disgusting, dude.
So,
it's not disgusting to everybody. I mean, I respect people are blowing each other every day.
Was everybody
all across the world, but not here.
So you guys were all under a different blanket?
No, same blanket.
So one blanket?
Well, we only had one blanket.
Man, those are some tough times growing up, huh?
It's really one of those recession games.
Where do you grew up during the recession. Which recession
I was just
was that?
poor. When you're poor, it's always a recession.
But
I'll tell you how I lost my virginity, and this is a true story. I was banging this girl behind the bowling alley.
Well,
okay?
that's how you lost your. That's end of story then.
Well, actually, I'm not even joking. I call it picking up the split now. But in hindsight, I was banging this girl behind the bowling alley. Some kids start throwing rocks at us.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, have some respect for the lady, okay?
Did you yell that?
Yeah, I yelled it at the top of my lungs. And she even started laughing at that point. She had a really good sense of humor.
And that's it's nice when they laugh when you're having sex with them.
Dude, I remember that.
Because things tighten up.
I'll tell you this, that's true.
Coughing fits.
Also
a lot of fun.
Dude, the best is if a girl's choking on bread while you're banging her. I mean, there is no sheer feeling going through
And
her.
we call that the Wonder Bag, where I come from.
Really?
They're choking.
Oh, in the Midwest, dude. Who aren't you banging that's not choking on bread?
And we call that the Entenmann's, where I come from.
This message brought to you by Entenmann's, your local baker. So, dude,
it's like you just make up different sexual things, you know, like the he-mail. Like
is that a real thing?
No, that's when. But that's when right before you come, the girl jumps behind you and then jerks you off like it's herself.
No.
Like it's. No, she stands in front of you and then pulls you between her legs and then jerks up.
Oh, really?
Like she's the guy. Yeah, that's the
kind
he-mail.
of cool, man.
No, I made that up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but it'd be fun.
Oh, it'd be fun
to
man.
do. Yeah.
It'd be fun, man.
It would be.
We had this thing called the Golden Gopher, and it was where you'd get like, we had a buddy that worked at a salon, and so we'd get a bunch of extra hair that would cut off people's heads, and we'd put like some kind of stick on our junk, on our nuts, like honey or something.
Sure.
And then we'd hair them up.
Again, because you guys are poor.
And then we
couldn't afford the top stick.
Then we'd hair them up, and then you bang a girl like that.
With that thing on you?
Yeah, with all the hair on there. So, but that was
the weirdest thing. It doesn't add anything to it. You just.
But it's so much fun though, dude. It
You
feels
guys
like
I can see you guys taking off the blankets. All right, now what? My mom owns a wig store. All right, let's go cut up some wigs.
Oh man, you
Tape
are
them on
out
our
of
junk.
line, Bill. Whew, good thing I got some chicks showing up in a little while, because things have gotten really gay
How am
here.
I out of line? Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I am. I'm out of line.
So, dude, I'll tell you this, man. I'm sitting at the house watching football. Who do I see on my television? Every other intersection is you. Are you on every commercial break?
That's good.
All of the lights.
That's
Are you
good.
on every commercial break?
No.
For CBS Sports.
No, that was Sunday Night Football we did for last year, yeah. For Toyota. For Toyota during Sunday Night Football.
It was awesome, though. Did you dig it?
Yeah, I dug it. I thought they could have been funnier. I think Dan Patrick and those guys got a little miffed at us.
Yeah?
Yeah,
they were funnier than them?
They didn't want us to, they didn't want to think that I was part of the broadcast. As if you could. Really?
I could.
Tiny football league, really? You know, we're covering 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds. You think people are going to be confused, Dan Patrick? And Tony Dungy? Tony Dunginess? What's your name?
Dungy looks like a dead, thin black woman to
Whatever.
me.
Yeah, right? He's got an odd demeanor about him, too.
He has a horrible look. He looks like a camel that got disqualified.
Yeah, he's not a good-looking man or woman.
No.
Either of them. Yeah.
He is disgusting.
That's a great thing about being a guy, though. You can be ugly and be on TV as long as you know a little bit about something.
Let's do it.
Race car driving. You're never going to be ugly.
Yeah, but I'm getting close.
That'd be great, though, if you got ugly, like in 20 years.
It's happening.
Like you got super fat.
Ooh.
Something like that. I don't know.
My penis is already really fat. It's like kind of like a short bus. It feels like a retarded.
You know, Chaz Bono didn't finish up with the operations. Yeah.
Kind of cheap, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of cheapens it being the whole Chaz Bono thing because I bought the mug set, and it kind of cheapens it. The one where whenever you pour the liquid in it, it changes. They have that online. You can get that for anybody.
That's great.
How about the Chaz Bono?
That's great. I was wondering where that Chaz Bono mug set thing was going, but that's good.
Well, dude, so that's cool. But you stay pretty busy, though. I mean, I see you pop up in all sorts of different things here and there.
I'm around. Yeah.
So if people want to see you, like,
I'm not Theo Vaughn. Now, where are we going to see this?
Right here.
It's going to be online.
This is online. Yep.
What's our official title for the Theo Vaughn?
The Comedy Sideshow. We have over 70,000 downloads.
Yeah, I heard.
So pretty exciting.
I heard it's going well.
And we've had some.
Will I be able to get my parking validated? That's what I wonder.
That you have to take up with the higher powers.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. The gods of laughter. Now, if we want to see you in the future somewhere, Bill, I mean, obviously we can see you at the comedy clubs, but do you have like a big tour coming up? Are you and your son going to be driving around telling jokes in traffic so I can see you?
In our tiny car? No, I did a pilot for the Disney Channel where I play the voice of the computer. We'll see what happens there. Yeah. Cool. I've been doing a podcast with Zach Selwyn, a sports thing, so it's nothing. So there shouldn't be any bad blood between me and you.
Dan Patrick.
Yeah, and Dan. Yeah, a lot of Dan Patrick bad blood.
He's not very funny.
TPBB. Dan Patrick bad blood.
It's in him, dude.
No, he's a good guy. I met him years ago, but I get it. He's got his thing. He doesn't want me to.
He don't want you to just starch his.
God, how am I getting warm?
I don't know, man.
How am I getting warm up here?
Sometimes I get hot flashes.
Here's the thing. There's a guy at my right. I'm in okay shape. I shouldn't have taken my jacket off.
Pretty healthy.
But there's a guy at my Ralph's. Like he's got arms like me that are just okay, but he rolls up his sleeves.
Really?
Yeah. He rolls them up, and you want to go, they're not that good, man. They're not that good. You can't do that. Well, I don't, tie a knot around here so people can see that I'm only somewhat fat, You don't do that.
We had when I was young, we had a cousin. He's not our cousin anymore because somebody died. But when I was young, we had a cousin.
No, that's not how it works. He's still your cousin.
No, he's not.
He is.
But let me tell you why he's also not our cousin.
Because somebody died, so all everything is severed.
But one year, he was blind. One year we heated up a bunch of fence boards in a fireplace and hit him with them. And
it sounds so much funnier when you tell it. Because
I don't know exactly what happened, actually, but I haven't seen him in years.
Well, yeah.
We were like 10 years old.
And he hasn't seen you guys, obviously.
He's kind of
blind.
a hater. He's kind of a hater.
Really?
Yeah.
You think maybe the whole heated fence post thing, maybe? That's like something out of Lord of the Flies. Jesus.
Whatever,
That's
dude.
That's crazy.
Where'd you grow up? Chicago?
Chicago, yeah.
Oh, dude, you guys just couldn't think of anything to do because there's all Polish people up there. That's
there is a lot of Polish people.
I'm actually Polish.
No.
Yep.
What? So what's Von short for?
Von Kernatowski.
Von Kernatowski?
Yep, it's a real name.
Is that one word?
It's all one whole thing.
Is there Z's in there besides the one?
Nope.
There's CKs and Z's?
My whole letter's longer than the alphabet. My whole name.
Von Kernatowski?
But I donated a bunch of the letters to a charity so that Asian kids could have longer names.
Ah, yes. Now there's
Chun Larry Lamb.
Joe Woosney.
So we're doing good things. Well, Bill, I mean, I guess, you know, is there anything else you want to talk about, or?
No, thanks for having me, man. I'm absolutely thrilled. Seriously.
Will you come back and do it again sometime? It was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right.
You get another, whatever, 80 under your belt or so, right? I mean, you don't want to have me back too soon.
Maybe 5 or 6.
Bunch of comedy jag-offs in this town who'd love to come up here.
Yeah, but we don't let them all come up here.
Yeah, that's good. But it was fun. Awesome. But thanks for having me,
Yeah,
Theo.
cheers, man.
Man, it's so much crazy fun being married, isn't it? You know, I don't know, the single guys, they don't know yet, you know? Like, I go out with my buddies, you know, and like midnight, all the single guys are whipping out their cell phones, you know? Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just gonna call my gal and check in. Yeah, ask her if she's found your spine. Hey, listen, when we call you late at night to check in, to tell you that everything's all right, it's not. There is some serious shit going down. When we tell you that everything's all right, I guarantee you we're at some illegal underground cockfights. And we'll be home in a couple hours covered in rooster blood. Mostly rooster blood. My wife will ask me, hey, how come you didn't call and check in last night? Because I wasn't doing anything wrong.
We want to thank our guests, Sean G and Bill Dwyer, for getting up here and doing something fancy for everybody, huh? We'll see you later. I'll be in your mom's panty drawer. This is Theo Von at the Comedy Sideshow.